Welcome back. The Best in Kentucky Awards is an annual contest by Kentucky Living magazine to give Kentuckians the chance to vote for their hometown favorites.
And here with us today is Kentucky Electric Cooperative's Vice President of Strategic Communications. Joe, such a fancy title.
Mouthful there.
Joe Arnold.
Jim, we've known each other too long. Just say Joe's here. Mariah, it's a pleasure to meet you, though.
Nice to meet you too.
Great
Thanks
job.
For being here.
I'm so excited to be here. And Everyday Kentucky is one of our favorites because it's so much like what we believe in at the co-ops and at Kentucky Living, because it's celebrating the everyday heroes, the everyday favorites, the things that we do day in and day out, and some of our favorites across the state.
And that's what you're doing, and you're here to talk about today.
Yeah.
The Best in Kentucky. Talk about it.
So Best in Kentucky started about 14 years ago, and this is our way of, and because there's very few statewide publications or broadcast outlets. You guys do a great job for your viewing area, but of course there's Louisville and there's Bowling Green, there's Paducah. So how can we recognize all of the areas? And what we also have found over the years is that people really enjoy the staycations. They enjoy being able to visit places that are within the Commonwealth itself. But how do you know where to go? Well, Kentucky Living is actually by highest by circulation publication in the entire state. Nearly 500,000 subscriptions every month, more than 1 million readers. So we then poll our entire readership to say, what is the best? What are the best places to eat? Our personalities. For instance, we brought back the athlete category this year.
Oh.
So it's Oscar Tshiebwe, Reed Shepherd, or Justin Thomas. Who would you vote for, Mariah?
Well, I only know Oscar.
So there you go.
There you go.
So there you have it.
I would vote him.
But barbecue and bakeries, food trucks for the first time. So this is a way for me, I mean personally, because I love traveling across the state, this becomes my travel guide.
Yeah.
This is my way, and not only the ones who finish in first place, but second and third are certainly the nominations. So we were here, Jim, as you might recall, a few months ago to gather nominations.
Right.
So what we did is and the people just literally type those in by name, and then the top 3 nominee getters, the vote getters in February, now are on the ballot for May. So May 1st through 31st, which is 1 week left now, you have a chance to go on there. You have I have it on my phone right now. Basically the 3 top nominees for each category, and then you just click on one. So it's very easy now to vote. Now you don't have to fill anything out. You just click, and you can vote once per day per email. So if you really enjoy that local barbecue place, make sure you're voting for that every day.
Yeah, so they're voting at KentuckyLiving.com, correct?
KentuckyLiving.com is the website, and it's very easy to find. We have it very prominently displayed there on the homepage right when you get there, so you can get there right away.
So how many categories are we talking about?
So there are 30 categories. We actually expanded by 5 this year, and it's hard because sometimes people will call back and say, well, what happened to this category? So we do try to rotate them in and out, year after year. For instance, I'll just be honest, golf course, we decided this year to take a break from golf because it had been doing really well, but we wanted food trucks and we wanted bakeries and barbecues. So I'm sure we'll bring golf courses back, at some point, but there are 30 categories. We can't make the ballot too long because, as we found out, even in the regular elections in the government, if you make it too long, people don't go all the way to the bottom.
That's exactly right.
That is right.
So we
point.
kind of are maxing out right now at 30, but we welcome your suggestions for future categories.
Yeah, and when is the ceremony to present the winners, and do they get like an award to hang up in their business?
They do indeed. They do indeed. And in fact, we have to change this at some point. We don't charge them for it. I didn't realize that a lot of contests people run is actually like a trophy business. There's no charge for you to win your award here from Best in Kentucky. We just want to be able to have you put it up there on your wall exactly like you said and celebrate that. You have May 1st through 31st, and then in August, former Miss America Heather French Henry is our host every year. She'll come in. We actually have a live on YouTube and Facebook video show that we'll put on in mid-August, August 16th, to be able to show you all the winners at that point. And then our September issue, like you have in front of you from last year, Mariah, is our 2022 issue. Yeah. We'll put all the winners in there, first, second, and third, and be able to have you be your travel guide for the next year.
Yeah, and this is so good for someone like me who's new. Okay, well, what if I want to find a restaurant that has this specific thing I want, best steak or something? Maybe it's in there.
Maybe it's in
there.
As
a reminder, if I could, just very briefly, and that is, so our cooperatives, like Everyday Kentucky, we believe in improving the quality of life in the communities that we serve. This is our way at Kentucky Electric Cooperatives, and all the local, I can't name them all, but in your surrounding area, Bluegrass Energy, Intercounty Energy, Fleming Mason, Clark Energy, Big Sandy, Grayson Rural Electric, all of those are all part of this team, and we look forward to celebrating our local businesses and people.
Well, we appreciate you being here, and get on there and vote for your favorites. Find them, right?
Thanks, Jim. Thanks, Mariah. You got it?
Thank you.
KentuckyLiving.com.
Thank you very much, buddy.